Roy Gover, the Reedsrains franchise. Reedsrains the estate agent, Reedsrains the letting agent. Reedsrains has been around since 1868 and has got 211 offices across Britain. The Reedsrains franchise started about 4 or 5 years ago and provides not just the sales and lettings competencies, but also training and marketing and the technology and all the backup and support you would expect a franchisee to receive from a decent franchise. It's not just all about the brand. The other business activities involved, they can earn money from mortgage introductions, they can earn money from the sale of the dreaded HIPs, conveyancing. So there's a wide range, it's not just sales and lettings. Reedsrains has got a lot of financial muscle. It's part of a large PLC and they're able to get the franchisees access to resources much cheaper and easier than they could possibly achieve on their own. So to give an example of that, things like most people have heard of the Rightmove website. That comes cheaper when you're a bigger firm. The franchisee is part of a bigger organisation and gets that kind of benefit. Advertising in literally hundreds of local newspapers across the country that are owned, many of them, by the large newspaper groups, means that substantial discounts on advertising can be obtained. I think the real strength of the Reedsrains franchise, in addition to all of those things that you would expect, like the marketing, the training and the technology, has got to be in the area of the business advice. The team of people responsible for bringing the franchisees from the moment they've signed that agreement to the point where their office opens on the high street involves so much work. There's all of the dower admin to do with FSA and Consumer Credit License, Data Protection Act, those kind of things. There's the training of them and their staff that has to be assessed and then delivered. It's pretty comprehensive, the training, 211 offices. You can imagine there's training going on every day of the year. Then you've got to find an office. You've got to negotiate with the landlord. You've got to profile the office. You've got to furnish it, get the whole thing up and running. And at the same time you're doing that, you're recruiting staff and you're getting pre-launch marketing and PR and advertising, all culminating in that impact launch, which is the day you start. And then you've got that nervous period, which I call the weaning period, for 90 days after that, where close order support is absolutely essential. This is something that we all pride ourselves on and we like to think we're very, very good at doing. What we're looking for in a franchisee, first of all, is a passion for property. Obviously, that's absolutely vital. And we're looking for motivation. Other business skills, estate agency skills, sales skills, good business instincts are all nice things to have, obviously. And the other thing, of course, is money. You've got to be very blunt about this. They've got to feel comfortable with a level of investment of around about probably £100,000 before it starts coming down, which is made up of the initial franchise fee, which is £25,000 for the first office. Subsequent offices are less. The first is £25,000, probably the same again for the one-time costs of furnishing and computers and profiling the office and setup. And then, of course, with an estate agency, it's not like selling Mars bars. You don't just start selling them out of a convenience store on day one. You've got to get out there and market and then list properties and viewings. And by the time those properties have gone through to fruition, you've probably run an office at full whack cost for the thick end of 6 months. So you need that working capital as well, probably another £50,000 depending on the breaks. So if you're comfortable with an investment level in total of £100,000 from your own resources or from one of the franchise lenders like NatWest, and you've got a passion for property and you're motivated to want to do it, and you've got some halfway decent transferable skills, then we'd be very happy talking to you. The best way to make contact is to go to the Reedsrains website and go to the Contact Us section and fill in the details there, and that will be emailed to us, to them. Alternatively, you can call me, Roy Gover, and my number is 07860 398 901.